power. So this is our very first power 1. Exciting times. I'm pretty much excited, always excited about power, but yeah, always nice to do this very first, the original power. Also, an exciting news, things to look out for. Should be getting an email very soon, but we have now finished the Rise TV app. So all of our live classes, online classes, with music and lots of other fun content to be added soon is going to be, it's coming on the Rise Online app. So you'll all get an email about that as well. So that should make it super accessible and easy to practice with us, either live or on demand. So yeah, that's super exciting. So look out for that email. So that was completed today. And yeah, so very exciting. Oh my gosh. If you're joining on Facebook or Instagram, you can also jump over onto rise.co.uk/online and join us into the Zoom room. But loads of people in the Zoom room today. That's super nice. I get to see you as you practice. You see me. Oh, so many friends. It's like a full class. It's like old times. So, this is great, guys. So, thanks everyone for joining. Oh, I should look busy, eh? Right, so we've got 20 seconds to get started. So, thanks everyone for joining. When you're ready, you might want to come on down and find a wide leg child's pose. So knees out wide towards the edges and that, big toes together, hips down towards the heels, stretching the spine long out in front of you. And you're all super welcome on into power 1. So power is a little bass sequence that gets longer and longer every time, is a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. Meant to be sweaty, it's meant to be fun. So as always, just modify, adapt as you need. This is your time, your flow. Just let it be whatever you need today. When you're ready, just taking a few more really deep breaths in. And out, feeling that breath deep in the back body, in the spine. And the shoulders relax down. Powering up new oxygen, new energy coming on board. Inhaling. And exhaling for another 3. So just feeling that oxygen. Letting go of anything we don't need. 2. One more deep full breath in. And from then, grounding down with the hands, roll your way up and finding your way to a table pose. Hands underneath the shoulders, spreading the fingers out wide, grounding down into the fingertips, into the second knuckle. Pointer finger facing forward, strong through the core, and cat cow, let's go. So inhale, letting the gaze lift, rolling the chest open, stretching out through the chest. Exhaling, squeezing the core, chin to chest, lengthen out from tailbone to the tip of the neck, finding that beautiful full extension. Inhale to open out again, really stretch, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, strong through the core, powering, arch, lengthen, release the back body. One more, inhale. And then on the exhale, tuck the toes, power those hips all the way up to the sky, downward facing dog. So down dog. The fingers are spread out wide, pointer finger is facing forwards. Squeezing in the abdominals, send those hips as high as you can. So we're finding a lovely strong upside down V shape, firming the upper arms in towards each other, and stretch the hips hard. Maybe having a little pedal out with the legs, a little shake it up from side to side. So maybe your first down dog of the day. Down dog, remember, it's all about finding space in the back body and strengthening the front side of the body. So we're letting the hamstrings and the calves and the lower back extend. We're thinking about finding strength in the arms and the shoulders. You might want to just give yourself a little bit of a wiggle as we start off here. Lovely way to warm up. And think about still finding that breath deep inhale. Exhale, one more breath in. And out. And from there, start to walk the feet towards the hands. Finding a way into a floppy forward fold. Maybe doing a little wiggle, a little shake out here, or you can find a static forward fold. It can be nice to take the hands around the back of the head, or hands to the elbows, whatever feels good in you today. So inhaling, maybe rocking the way toes, feeling the hips up high. Exhale, letting the whole back body drape and relax. Taking a breath in. And from there, ground down with the feet, root to rise, lift, extend, inhale. And exhale, we're going to fold straight back down, moving into our flow. So inhale, long flat back, and just let in gently. Exhale, plant the hands, hop, step or jump, find your way to plank. Hands underneath the shoulders, use the toes, move the body weight forwards, start to bend through the elbows, lowering into a low plank. Rolling onto the tops of the feet, opening the heart out, stretching out through the chest, up dog. Exhale away to downward facing dog. So going back to the upside down V-shaped position, sometimes moving from up dog to down dog, just need to have a little reset, a little play, reconnect with that lovely position, wherever that is for us. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, release the chest. Taking one more deep breath in. And from there, look to the hands, hop, step, jump towards the hands. Inhale, extend and stretch. Exhale to fold, relax. Grounding down with the feet, root to rise, lift, extend, and sink down, find chair pose. Weight to the heels, really squeezing in the core, firming the upper arms in, and we're finding this chair. So inhale, exhale, sinking down. So feet can be together or hip distance apart. If you need to give yourself more space, go ahead. Make sure the weight is into the heels, so feel like you can lift up your toes, and we're throwing up the quads and the glutes, keeping that spine long, shoulders down. Working here, another 3, inhale, exhale, sink down low, 2, looking good, one more breath in, and out, inhale, reach and lift and open through the heart, exhale, fold on down, inhale, long flat back, exhale, plant the hands, and we're finding our way back to plank, and from there we're just going to hop on down to a forearm plank, so elbows underneath the shoulders, one long line from heels to head. If you need to drop the knees down, feel free, making sure the knees are some way behind the hips, so you've still got that strong line and the core is engaged. You can be in a full forearm plank if you're feeling it. Throw in a little jack, so use the toes to move the body weight forwards and backwards, thinking about carrying into the shoulders, into the abdominal. So holding, kneeling, or maybe taking a little jack saw for 3, well done, 2, 1, and find your way up to plank. Use the toes, move the body weight forwards, bend through the elbows into low plank. Inhale, rolling onto the tops of the feet, point the toes, squeeze the glutes up dog. Exhale your way to a downward facing dog, fingers spread wide, core engaged, hips up high. Left foot ground, right foot is lifting to the sky. So then hold a 3-leg dog. So think about scissoring, almost like you're drawing the insides of both legs towards each other. Left heel to the earth, pressing the hands hard into the mat, lengthening through the side body, pointing or flexing the right toes, reaching up with that right foot, squeezing the right glutes for 3. Inhale. Exhale, lift, 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 2. And 1, right foot down. Left foot rising, scissoring the legs together, squeezing the left glute. Right heel to the earth, really stretch, extend, lengthen through the side body, feel the spine stretch out, inhale. Exhale, so we're opening up through the back of that right leg, we're extending up with that left foot, 3, try and keep that left hip steering to the mat, 2, 1, left foot meets right, hop to seated. Double leg forward fold, so this is the start of our core sequence. Soft bend through the knees if you need to, inhale, reach up tall, exhale, start to shimmy the hips out behind you, lengthen out through the back body, grounding down with the sit bones, inhale, reach out, lengthen out, exhale, folding down to end, open up space in the hamstrings and the lower back, take a breath in, and nice job, roll on up there, cross the legs, that's round 1, that's going to be our base sequence, find your way to plank, using the toes, move the body weight forward to bend through the elbows, low plank, inhale up dog, exhale, way to downward facing dog. Just taking one breath here. Deep inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, sink down. Bend the knees, hop to hands. Inhale, extend, long, flat back. Exhale, fold. Grounding down with the feet, look to rise, engage the core, lift, and sink down low in a chair pose. Any variations you've got, shoulders are stuffed, strong to the core, sending the hips out behind you. Inhale. Exhale for 3. So really lift up with the chest. Squeeze the core, draw the shoulders down, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, power back with the hands, squeezing the shoulder blades together, flowing chair. Inhale, reaching up, lifting up with the hands. And exhale, really strong, stretching out through chest, shoulder blades squeeze together. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, fold on down. Inhale, long flat back. Plant the hands, hop, step, jump, find your way to a plank. From there, we're finding a forearm plank. So elbows are down, core is engaged, knees if you need to. Holding there, or if you're feeling it, we're working into a jack saw, making sure the elbows are underneath the shoulders, the core is engaged, the shoulder blades are coming apart, moving forwards and backwards in one long line, working here for 3. Deep breaths in and out, 2. Squeeze the core, 1. And from there, we're going to walk the feet towards the elbows, finding our way into a forearm dog. So the elbows are grounded, the hips are up high in that V-shape, upside down V-shaped position. Option to hold. If you're feeling it, let's take some dolphin dips. So similar to the jack saw, we're going to move the body weight forwards, power back. So nice strong start for the shoulders here. Squeeze the core. Really focus on that power, that strength through the abs. Moving the body weight forwards and backwards. Well done. Hang in there. Remember to breathe. Smile if you can. 3, 2, 1. And find your way up to plank. One long line. Use the toes with the body weight forward. Bend through the elbows. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale your way to downward facing dog. Fingers spread out wide. Core engaged. Hips up high. Left foot grounds. From there, right foot reaches up. So remember, we're steering the right hip down towards the mat. Scissors the legs in together. Left heel to the earth. Squeeze the right glute. Power those right toes high. Holding there. 3. Inhale. Lift, extend. 2. And 1. Right heel in towards the butt. Left heel towards the earth. Right hip steps above left. Lengthening up through the side line. Stretching out, reaching out. Deep breaths in. And out for 3. Opening through the hips. Lengthening out. 2. And 1. Right foot down. Left foot lifts high. 3 leg dog. So starting off squaring the hips in. Doesn't matter if the left foot doesn't reach up high. We want to find that strength through the inside of the legs. Grounding down with the right heel. Squeezing the glutes. Really strong strengthening work for the lower body and for the abs. 3. Deep breaths in and out. 2. And 1. Now we rotate right heel to the earth. Left heel towards the bum. Left hip is standing above right. Make sure you press both hands into the mat. And feel a sense of length through the side body. Opening up through the hips to the left quad. Deep breaths in. And out for 3, 2, 1. Left foot meets right. Look to the hand top to seated. Both legs out in front of you. Take a moment. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold. Stretching into the lower back, into the hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale. So find your double leg forward fold. This is going to help us prepare for our abs. An opportunity to catch your breath and slow down. Working here. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And 1. Rolling up. Find the sit bones strong through the core. Find a boat pose. Lifting up with the chest, high boat. Then we're going to take that down into low boat. If you need to plant the hands, feel free. If you just want to hold, feel free. If you can, just move from high to low. Squeezing in the core, lifting and lowering for 5. So really strong start for the abs here. Feel that burn. 4. Well done. 3. Keeping that sense of the core, doing the work, not the lower back. 2. And 1, all the way up and over. All right, round 3. Find plank. Use the toes, move the body weight forward, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale your way down, facing dog. Take a moment, take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, chest through the arms. Bend the knees, top to hands. Inhale, long flat back, stretch out. Exhale to fold. Grounding down with the feet, root to rise. Inhale. Exhale into chair pose, weight to the heels, really squeezing the core. Find that power, make sure the hips are coming out behind you, the quad should feel on fire. Working here, 3, 2, 1, and flow. Inhale, high with the hands. Exhale, power back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reaching up tall, lifting up, strong core. Exhale, power back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 1 more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, back. From there, inhale the hands to the sky. You might want to heel toe the feet together here, hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale, twist. Left elbow either between the knees or on the outside of the right knee, so taking a twisted chair. Make sure the knees are still in line, squeeze the core, sink the hips down low and draw the heart to the thumbs. So we're mobilizing through the lower back, strengthening through the abs. 3, inhale, exhale, 2, and 1, come through center, inhale, exhale, take a twist. Right elbow to the left knee, elbow can be between the knees or to the left knee. Make sure the hips are sinking low. You're stretching right from the base of the hips, drawing the shoulders back, left shoulder back. 3, strong through the core. 2, and 1. Inhale, reaching up, lifting up, stretching up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, long flat back. Plant both hands and find your way to plank. We're down into a forearm plank. Remember, you can hold. Remember, you can come to the knees. If you're feeling it, we're moving forwards and backwards, strong through the core. 1 long line from heels to head. 5. Moving with control. If you're taking that jack saw, really feel those arms and the shoulders fire up. 3, 2, 1. Hips up high, walking the feet towards the elbows. Powering up, forearm dog. Remember, you're welcome to hold. We're going to use the toes to move the body weight forwards and backwards. Powering into the elbows. 5, with control. 4, squeezing in the core. 3, 2, 1. Find your way to plank. Alright, from here we're in a full plank. I'm going to take a slow and powerful knee drive. Or if you're feeling it, pick up the pace, take a mountain climber. Hands underneath the shoulders. Make sure the shoulder blades are coming apart, the core is engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank, nice job. Lower through low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, weight to downward facing dog. Fingers spread out wide, core engaged. Left foot down, right foot up, three-leg dog. Remember, we're scissoring the legs towards each other. The hips stay neutral. Left heel to the earth, right foot to the sky. Stretch through the side body. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1. Right heel in towards the bum, left heel to the earth. We're spiraling the body open, stretching out through the side body. Deep breaths in. And out, lift and lengthen. 3, 2. And let that right foot drop down. Power the hips up high, wild thing. So we're going to press into both feet, lifting up, opening through the heart. Really lovely little back bend. Squeeze the glutes. Feel that strength through the backside of the body. Stretching through the quads, the hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. And back to dog. Nice work. Alright, take a moment. Reset. Find that lovely stable base. Right foot down, left up. 3-leg dog to start with. So the left hip stays down towards the earth. The right heel grounds. Left glute engages, pointing or flexing those left toes. Stretching out through the spine. 3. Deep breaths in and out, sculpting legs and then into wild thing. 2, 1. Let's start to move. Left hip above right, powering both hands into the mat. Stretching out through the side body. Think about finding space in that left hip through the left quad. Squeezing the glutes. Deep breaths in and out. 3. Full breaths in and out here. 2. Well, let's go. 1. Flip it. Ground down with both feet and lift, extend, open out through the heart. Really reach, squeeze the glutes. Power up, opening out through the chest. Remember, this pose comes with strength. The lift comes from the feet, from the glutes. 3. Perfect. 2, 1. Find a plank, find a dog, and hop to seated. Both legs out in front of you. Soft bend for the knees, all legs straight. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Maybe shimmying the hips out behind you. Finding that lovely lower back stretch, that stretch with the hammies. Inhale. Exhale, soft through the shoulders. 3. Inhale. Exhaling. 2, 1. And rolling up. Let's go. High boat, strong core, into low boat. Or you can just hold, maybe picking up the pace, maybe taking it slow. It's your flow, your practice, whatever feels good today. 5. Well done. Squeeze. 4. Really powering up with the abs. 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're going to roll down to lie on our back. And we're just going to take a little boat rock. So we're going to squeeze the core. And we're going to rock up and down. So you can hold them around the backs of the legs. You can release the arms. You can take the arms and legs straight if you're feeling it. So just rocking up. We're using the core to find that balance. A little bit of fun. Working here for 5. Squeeze the core. So we're using momentum and then resisting that momentum using the abs. 3. Great little one for the abs. 2. Power. Hold the hands to the top. 1 more. And rock all the way up and over. Find your way to plank. Nice job. Alright, we're into round 4. Plank. Lower through low plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhaling, weight to down dog. And take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, stretching out there. Bend the knees, hop to hands. Inhale, long flat back, stretching out. Exhale to fold. Grounding down with the feet, root to rise, lift, extend. Sink down low, chair pose. Weight to the heels, strong through the core, shoulders down the back. Inhale. Exhaling for 3. Deep breaths in, now squeeze the glutes, find that power. Make sure the knees aren't knocking in, soft shoulders. 2, 1, inhale, lift. Exhale, power back, stretch back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, rise to a lift. Exhale, flow back, stretch back. 1 more time, inhaling tall. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. So now we'll take the feet together, left elbow to the right knee, or between the legs, whatever feels good. Hips down low, strong through the core. Deep breaths in and out. Squeeze the core. 3, 2, 1. Move the weight to the right foot, step the left foot back, twisted lunge. You need to drop that back knee down, feel free. We're thinking about powering both feet into the mat, squeezing the core, drawing the heart to the thumbs. Keep that left leg lifted, so the back leg is engaged, stretching up. 3, 2, 1, and step forwards. The left foot meets right, come back through center, inhale, and exhale, twist. Right elbow to the left knee or the inside of the knees, sinking the hips down low, trying to keep the hips, knees in line with each other, stretching out, drawing the shoulders back. Twisted chair. 3. Think about that transition to lunge. 2, 1. Left foot forwards, right toes come back, power into the legs. Take the feet wider if you need to create more space. Think about drawing the right foot back, the right hip back, squeezing in the core. Left knee can drop or keep that left leg really powerful and strong, making sure that left quad is engaged. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, squeeze the core, draw the heart with the thumbs. We're twisting through the spine, mobilizing through the lower back, strengthening the legs and abs. 3, 2, 1, and step forwards. Rise up tall. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long flat back. Plant both hands, and we're in plank. Come on down, forearm plank. And either hold, drop to the knees, or jack saw, squeezing in the core. Move the body weight forwards and backwards for 5, 4, elbows into mat. 3, 2, 1. Walk the feet towards the elbows, send the hips up high. Strong through the core. And we're going to use the toes to move the body weight forwards and backwards. Squeezing in the core. Shoulder blades moving apart for 5. Deep breaths in and out. Squeeze and power. 4. Well done. Moving with flow. 3. Nice job. 2, 1. And from there, find your way to a plank. You can take a slow knee drive, or if you want to, pick up the pace, take it into a mountain climb. Staying light on the toes, strong through the core. 5. Hands into mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. And little tree, pigeon pose. Left knee behind left wrist. Left toes out to the right side of the mat. Look over your right shoulder. Make sure right knee, ankle, hip are in alignment. Stretching out and fold down. Enjoy some little bit of rest there. So we're finding a lovely deep stretch down the back of the left leg. Shoulders relaxing, spine is long. Inhale. Exhale. For 3, so when we hear too long, just starting to find a little bit of space, using this time to reset. 2, 1 more breath in. And plant both hands, find your way back to plank. Right knee behind right wrist, right toes out to the left side of the mat. Look over your left shoulder, knee, ankle, hip in alignment, making sure the hips are even, you're not falling too heavily down onto that right hip. And focus on that sense of extension. So toes and head move away from each other. Inhale. And exhale, maybe start to relax down there. Full steady breaths in. And for 3, inhale. Exhale. 2. So really full breaths in. And 1 more inhale. Exhale. And walk the hands back up. Tuck the toes, find your way to plank. From there, use toes, move the body weight forward, bend through the elbows, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale your way to a downward facing dog. Fingers are spread out wide, core is engaged, hips up high. Left foot ground, right foot lift. Scissoring the legs together, left heel towards the earth, squeezing that right glute, stretching out down the back body. Inhale. Exhale, stretch out, reach out. 3, strong core, long spine. 2, 1, and right heel comes towards the bum. Right hip above left, lengthening through the side body. So we're opening through the hips now, finding that external rotation. Pressing both hands hard into the mat, stretch out, reach out. 3, while the next we're going to draw, flip that dog. 2, 1, and flip it, right foot down, press the hips up high, reach up, opening through the heart space. So stretching out through the whole front side of the body, strengthening through the back side of the body. Give those glutes a little squeeze. 3, 2, and we're going to move into lizard 1. Careful transition, right hand is planting, right foot lands outside the right hand. Dropping the left knee down, make sure right knee's over right ankle. I'm going to flow this lizard. So inhale, move the body weight forwards, shoulders back, chest through arms. Exhale, stretching out to the hamstrings, head, shoulders relax. Inhale, moving the body weight forwards, reaching forwards with the heart. Exhale, rocking back, stretching back. 1 more time, inhaling forwards. Exhaling back. Inhale forwards, tuck the toes, and step back. Find your way all the way back to a downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide, core engaged. Left foot high, right foot ground. Squeezing the glutes, scissoring the legs together, lengthening through the side body. Inhale. Exhale. I'm just going to hold there, stretch out, reach out. 3, 2, 1, and left heel towards the bum, right heel towards the earth. We're spiraling the body open, stretching open. Deep, full breaths in. And out for 3, so find that stretch out through the side, lengthening out there. Lovely scorpion, leg dog. 2, 1, and flipping it all the way into wild thing. Pressing the feet to the mat, lifting the hips up high, lengthening out through the whole front side of the body. Squeeze the glutes, stretch, stretch, stretch. 3, extend, find that space. 2, 1, left hand planks, left foot lands outside the left hand. drops, left knee over left ankle. When you're ready, we're going to flow it out. So we're going to move the body weight forwards, chest forwards, inhale. And exhale, stretching into the hamstrings, head can relax. Inhaling forwards, moving the body weight forwards. Exhale, rock it back, lovely stretch there. One more time, inhale. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale forwards, tuck the toes, hips up high, down dog. We're going to look to the hands, hop to seated. I'm going to take both legs down in front of us, double leg forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, stretching forwards. So we're finding that lovely little shimmy back with the hips, feeling space coming to the hamstrings and the lower back. Inhale. Exhale for 3. So long through the spine. Stretch it out, 2. And 1. From there, we're finding a boat pose. So strong through the core. Hold on if you need to. Plant the hands if you need to. Moving high to low if you're feeling it for 5. So squeeze the core. It's like a little balance crunch. 4. We're using the abs to lift and control that lower. 3, 2, 1. Down onto lower back. Hands behind back and leg. We're going to squeeze the core. Rock up. Find a balance at the top. And roll back. Use the core to balance. We can release the arms. We can extend the legs. Whatever feels good. Squeeze. And lift. 5. So rocking and rolling. 4. Really lift, lift, lift. Use the abs to hold at the top. 3. Well done. 2. And 1. Come all the way down onto your lower back. So lower back's on the floor. Soft bend through the knees if you need to. Nice and easy. Single leg low. So lowering the left leg. Lifting up. Lowering the right leg. Making sure the lower back stays on the floor. If you want to take it to the doubles, lower both legs down. Squeezing in the core. Lifting both legs back up again. Working here with control. Slow lower. Powerful lift for 5, strong through the abs. 4, really slow it down. Squeeze 3, well done. 2, and 1, give yourself a little squeeze, and let's go. Round 5, find your way up to plank. Find your way all the way back, through low plank, to up dog, to downward facing dog. Stretch up tall, take a moment, take a deep breath in, and bend the knees, hop to hands. Inhale, long flat back, reach long. Exhale, fold. Rounding down with the feet, rise tall, lift, inhale. Exhale, chair pose, weight to the heels. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, power back, stretch back. Inhale, lifting up, flow this chair. Exhale, stretching out through the heart. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center, take a twist, left elbow to right knee, sinking the hips down low, squeezing in the core, heart to thumbs, 3, 2, 1 step back, left foot back, powering the legs into the mat, squeezing in the core, rotating from the base of the hips, drawing the right hip back, keeping that left leg active, 3, so lovely twist lunge, really work the abs here, 2, 1, and then powering the legs, reach tall, find that careful flow, to a runner's lunge, right knee over right ankle, lifting up with the heart space, shoulders down the back, squeezing in the core, lovely powerful lunge. 3, soft through the shoulders, find that balance point. 2, 1 step forwards with control. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, take a twist. Right elbows to left knees, hips low, knees in line, strong through the core, and rotate. Twist around. 3, drawing the shoulders back. 2, 1, left foot back. Left foot forward, sorry, right foot back. Powering the legs into the mat, drawing the left hip back. Squeezing the core, reach up with the chest. Stretch out for 3. Really powerful, legs engage that right glute, that right quad. 2. Think about that next move. It's a runner's lunge, hands to the sky. 1, let's go. Power the legs into the mat. Drawing the left hip backwards, the right hip forwards. Really lift up with the chest. Sink down with the hips, select up with the pelvis, soft through the shoulders. Lovely, powerful lunge, strengthening the legs, a little bit of balance as well. 3. Great job. 2, 1. Step forwards. Inhale, rise up, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long flat back. Hop, step down, and we're in plank. Down onto the elbows, forearm plank. Rocking forwards and backwards, or just hold. Any little variations you've got going on. 5, strong through the core. 4, moving forward and backwards. 3, 2, 1. Draw those elbows and feet together. Forearm dog. Option to hold your forearm dog. Option to move forwards and backwards. Finding dolphin dips, a really powerful one for the shoulders. Get the abs involved. 5. Well done. 4. So moving forwards and backwards. 3, 2, 1. Find your way to plank. Hands under the shoulders. Remember, you've got the option of a slow, powerful knee drive, squeezing the abs, or take a mountain climber, get some cardio on the go. Working here. 5. Squeeze the core, lighten the toes. 4. Shoulders are moving apart. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, pigeon. Left knee behind left wrist. Looking over your right shoulder. Right knee, ankle, hips slide out behind you. And then starting to stretch forwards. Thinking about keeping the hips even, the shoulders relaxed. Finding that lovely stretch down the back of the left leg. Inhale. Exhaling. Well done for 3. So long, deep breaths in. And out, a little bit of recovery. It's going to be a side plank next. 2. 1 more breath in. And out. Find your way up to plank. And then just rotate. Right hand under the right shoulder. Left hand to the sky. If you need to plant the left foot in front for a little bit of support, feel free. Stretching up the side body. Lift up for 3. Really power the hips up high. 2. And 1. Find your way back to plank. Right knee behind right wrist down, looking over your left shoulder. Left knee, ankle, hips slide out behind you. Stretching out, inhale. Exhale, relax. So slowing down the breath, breathing into the hips, giving those legs a little bit of TLC. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Full steady breath in. And out 2. Slowing down the breath. 1 more full inhale. Exhale. And walk the hands back up. Left toes tuck. Right foot lands on top of left. Right hand to the sky, side plank. Option to plant that top foot down if you need to. Lift up high, hand under shoulder. Squeeze the core, working to the side body. Great little balance as well as strength. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And 1. Find your way back to a downward facing dog. Stretch up there. Take a moment. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. From there, use the toes, move the body weight forward, so lower through low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, your way to down dog. Left foot round, right foot to the sky. Squeeze that right glute, left heel to the earth, swing the legs together. 3-leg dog. Power and lift. 3. Lift, lift, lift. 2. 1, and rotate. Right heel towards the bum, opening out, stretching out through the side body, stretching out through the hips. 3. Deep breaths in and out. Really power and open up. 2. 1, flip it, well, right foot down, one thing, press into both big toes, lift and open out through the heart, squeeze the glutes, we're moving into a lizard next. 3, lift, extend. 2, and 1, right foot lands outside right hand. So we're in a lizard pose, drop the left knee down, make sure right knee is over right ankle, inhale, move the body weight forwards, exhale, stretching into hammies, head relaxes. Inhale, moving the body weight forwards, shoulders back, chest reaches through. Exhale, rock it back. 1 more time. Inhale, forwards. And exhale, stretch back. From there, we're going to inhale forwards. Left hand plants, left toes tuck, left knee lift, and right hand reaches the sky. Drawing that right hip back, reaching up to the sky, powering high into both legs, opening through the heart down the outside of that right leg as well. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1. Right hand plant, step back to dog. Left foot rises this time. Thinking about finding that lovely strong left glute, right heel to the earth, powering both hands to the back, 3-leg dog, lift, 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 extend. 3, 2, 1, left heel in towards the bum, right heel to the earth, opening up through the hips, finding length down the side body, deep breaths in and out. 3, inhaling, exhaling. 2, 1, and flip, left foot ground, reaching up, stretching up, opening through the heart space, reaching, extend and lengthen. 3, squeeze the glutes, opening and lifting. 2, and 1, lizard. Left outside left hand, right knee drops. Inhale, moving the body weight forwards. Exhale, stretching back into the hamstrings, head rises. Inhaling forward, shoulders back. And exhale, rocking back. 1 more time. Inhaling. Exhale. From there, inhale forwards, right toes tuck, right hand plants. Inhale the left hand up to the sky, drawing the left hip back, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core. So we're finding power in the legs, opening through the heart, through the lower back for 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1. Plant both hands, step back to dog. Hop to seated. Both legs out in front of you. Inhale, rise tall, lift. Exhale, fold. Stretching into the lower back, into the hamstrings. 3. Inhale. Exhaling. 2. 1 more breath in. And come up there. Find your way to a boat pose. hands out, option to hold, option to take it high to low. Squeeze the core, find that power. 5, really strong through the abs. 4, keeping the chest up. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to take a little rocking boat. So we're going to rock back, use the core to lift and balance on top. You can release the hands, you can have the legs out straight, whatever works for you. We're using the abs to find that balance at the top. We're swinging back with the legs, using the core to resist momentum. For 3, rocking forwards and backwards, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2, 1, and release all the way down there, legs in the air. Double or single leg lowers, nice and easy, soft bend through the knees if you need to, only lowering the legs as far as you can keep the lower back on the floor. Try not to rush it, squeezing in the core, singles or doubles, entirely up to you. Working here for 5, squeezing in the core. 4, nice and easy down, and up. You're doing a great job. Final round, coming up. 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're going to take the hands to the back of the head, squeezing the core, chin to chest, inhale, exhale, opposite elbow to knee. So squeeze and cross. Taking a little crisscross, strong through the core, bicycle crunch, lower back stays on the floor, working to the side body, working here. 5, strong through the abs. 4, twist and rotate. 3, nice job. 2, 1, rock up and over. All right, smash and stuff team. Final round, find plank. Lower through low plank. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Taking a moment, taking a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knee, top to hands. Inhale, long flat back. Exhale, fold. Rounding down with the feet, root to rise. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink down low. Inhale, high. Exhale, stretch back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reaching up, lifting up. Exhale, fold, stretch back. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, back. Inhale, tall. And exhale, twist. Left elbow to right knee, sinking the hips down low, drawing the heart to the thumb, squeezing in the core for 3. Lovely twist through the spine. 2, and 1. Right foot forwards, left foot back, twisted runner's lunge. We're going to draw the right hip backwards, powering into the feet, squeeze the core, lift the heart up. 3. Think about that runner's lunge coming up next. 2, and 1. Power the hands up to the sky, sinking into the hips, tucking the pelvis, reaching up, lifting up. 3. So power into that front leg. We're going to take it to a T-shaped balance warrior. 3 next. 2, and 1. Moving the weight forwards. Hands to heart center. Drawing the right hip backwards. Squeezing the left glutes. Pointing the toes. Extend and reach. 3. Lovely long T-shaped balance. 2, and 1. Float to standing. Hands rise. Inhale. Exhale. Sink down low. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Twist. And, getting ahead of myself, left elbow to the right knee, squeeze the core, sinking down the hips, twisted chair, drawing that left shoulder back for 3. Inhale, exhale, 2, and 1. Left foot forwards, right foot back, drawing the left hip back, squeeze the core, drawing the heart towards the thumbs, powering into both legs, a lovely full twisted lunge, softening through the shoulders. 3, powering into that right glute, that right quad. 2, and 1, reach up tall, catch that balance, strong transition there, slide top of the pelvis, hands to rise up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, sinking down into a runner's lunge. Feel that power through the legs, hold it there. 3, start to think about that warrior 3, we're going to move into a balance. 2, and 1, careful transition. Left quad is engaged, big toe, little toe, heel ground, drawing the left hip back, right toes point, stretching out, reaching out. 3, we squeeze, extend, lengthen. 2, and 1. Right foot meets left. Inhale, rise up, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long flat back. Plant the hands, off we go. Plank, down onto the forearms. Final little push, hand in there. Move it forwards and backwards, or just hold. 5. Squeeze the core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk the feet and elbows together. Dolphin dips, or just hold that forearm dog. So moving forward and backwards or hold. Squeeze the core, feel that shoulder work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find a plank, hold that plank. Slowly drive forward, run, 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 run. Squeeze the core, hands into mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left elbow behind, left knee behind the left wrist. Looking over your shoulder, stretching out. Inhale. Exhale, so lovely stretch into the hips, a little bit of a reset. We're going to be here for 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. And 1. Find your way up, right hand plants, left hand lifts Option to plant that left foot down or find that full side plank, stretching up, reaching up, 3, little side plank, 2, and 1. Taking the left, right knee behind right wrist now, the left foot slides out behind you, find that lovely alignment, and we're taking our pigeon on the other side, stretching out, inhaling, exhaling, great stuff, so long through the spine, shoulders relaxing, 3, inhale, exhale, soft through the shoulders, 2, 1 more breath in, and walk the hands up, left toes ground, right foot on top of left, right hand to the sky, option to plant the right foot down, lift up, stretch up, lifting through the heart, 3, deep breaths in, and up, squeeze the glutes, 2, and 1, find your way back to plank. From there, nice and easy, press up, so finish, drop down the elbows, the knees if you need to, little bend through the elbows, squeeze back up, just another 3, so knees if you need to, 2, just work into the chest and the back, 1 more, and press all the way back, downward facing dog. So we're going straight to down dog here, left foot grounds, right foot lifts, 3-leg dog, for 3, scissoring the legs together, squeeze the glutes, 2, 1, right heel in towards the bum, scorpion leg, we're going to pick up the pace, stretching open, 3, deep breaths in and out, 2, 1, flip it, right foot down, lift those hips up high, one thing, stretch out through the chest, 3, into the lizard next, 2, 1, right hand plants, right foot outside right hand, left knee drops, inhale, moving the body weight forwards, exhale, stretch it back, inhale, moving forwards, opening through the heart space, exhale, rock it back, 1 more time, inhale forwards, exhale back, left foot ground, left toes lift, left knee lifts, right hand to the sky, stretching into a twisted lunge from there, really reach and extend and open through the heart, 3, 2, 1, and find your way back to dog. Left foot lifts high this time, we're very close to the end, sit those legs together, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, scorpion leg, left heel in towards the bum, lengthening through the side body, right heel to the earth, stretch out, 3, open out through the hips, 2, and 1, left foot ground, reaching up, wild thing, squeezing the glutes, lengthening through the whole front side of the body, reach and extend and flip over, 3, 2, 1, left hand plants, left foot plants, right knee drops, flowing lizard, inhale, move the body weight forwards, exhale, stretching back, inhale, moving forwards, opening through the hips, exhale, find that hammy stretch. 1 more time, inhale forwards, exhale back. From there, tuck the toes, stretch up into a down dog. We're just going to jump the feet outside the hands and find a little yoga squat. Elbows pressing onto the inside of the knees, dropping the hips down low, opening out through the hips, or if you're feeling it, plant the hands down, squeeze the knees around the upper arms and move the body weight forwards, finding a little baby crow pose. So letting the elbows bend, knees squeeze around the upper arms, squeezing the toes, pointing the toes together, little crow. Working here for 3. So either a squat or a crow, 2, 1, and plant the feet, send the hips down behind you, the legs out in front of you, inhale, reach up, exhale, final little core sequence, stretching out here for 3, inhale, exhale, final push here, hang in there, 2, and 1, rolling up, high bow, low bow, straight in, strong through the core, 5, 4, we're going to pick up the pace here as well, 3, really find that power, 2, 1, and straight in, rock and roll your boat. Straight legs, bend legs, hold around the back of the legs, whatever works for you. We're squeezing the core, finding your balance at the top for 3. So resisting that momentum, 2, 1, and coming down onto the back, lower back on the floor. Single or double leg lowers, keeping the lower back on the floor, bending the knees if you need to, singles or doubles, making sure the abs are switched on and moving with control. Another 3. Squeeze movements, lifting up and up. Down, 2, really slow and controlled, 1 more if you can, and knees into chest, hands behind the back of the head, opposite elbow to knee, we're going to squeeze the core and twist, 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 lower back stays grounded, 5, strong through the abs, elbows wide, 4, chin to chest, 3, 2, 1, and release there, left leg extends, hugging with the right knee, let's take a little twist to finish. Awesome stuff. Right knee and right elbow move away from each other, stretching out through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, let the right shoulder relax. Breathing into the outside of the right leg. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Deep, full breaths in. And 2. One more inhale. Exhale. And transition there. Right foot extends, hugging with the left knee, and take a little twist. Right hand to the left knee, left hand extends away, inhale. Exhale, stretching out for 3. It's a lovely release to the side body, through the chest. 2. One more inhale. Exhale. And come back through center there. Little hug in, and take a happy baby. These sun fingers around the big toes. Knees in towards the armpits, have a little wiggle, a little play, whatever feels good. Maybe extending up one leg with the other, whatever at all feels good for you. Shoulders stay relaxed, stretching out for 3. Let all the blood flow back to the heart, 2. And 1. Finally, just bring the soles of the feet together. Hands can come up over the head, whatever feels nice. Close the eyes and breathe. Just counting out a final 3, really full, deep, steadying breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Taking one more really deep, full breath in. And from there, draw the knees in towards each other. Have a little hug in, a little stretch. And rolling back on one side, up and over. Great job, find your way to seated. Inhale, lift up tall, stretch up. And exhale, hands to heart. Thanks for joining everyone, great job team. Namaste, well done, well done. Thank you.